Hi everyone, welcome back to Mithramma IT YouTube channel. In this video, we're discussing about how to create a load data into a relational data warehouse. This is exercise 9. Now, before going to this documentation, just go to our clone repository. Just copy the clone repository and go for here. Go for resource group. This is my Azure portal. You can see this is my Azure portal. Now click on the repository. These are all the previous repositories I am creating for this DP-203 exercises. I'm creating the PowerShell. I'm creating the PowerShell. It's still loading. Yeah, let's get it. Just paste the URL of DP-203 exercise. Just click enter and go to the documentation again and just copy the URL of this one. And just come back and set up our PS1 and paste here and just hit enter. Now you can see this is the way you can, after that, asking the password for the securing of Azure Synapse SQL pool, which is dedicated or serverless, whatever it is, but it must be asking the password. Just enter the password, click enter. Yeah, it's creating a resource group for us for the script. Yeah, before completion of the script, we go to our documentation for the viewing of the data. I think this keep it some time. I think mostly sometimes this will be collapsing of Synapse workspaces. I don't know why. Just see, hold for a few minutes here. This may take some time to finishing the task. This is our resource group which is created for this exercise. Yeah, now we go to the documentation. You can see how you prepare to load data to your data warehouse. You can see the overview of the page. Synapse workspace will be open. After that, you go to the managing part, and in this managing part, you can enabling of our resuming our dedicated SQL pool. After that, in the data plane, and there's a link service and workspace. The link service having the data lake storages, the workspace having the dedicated our SQL pools and dedicated SQL databases. The our workspaces in the workspace, right? Then the data folder in the storage account, just preview of what are the files of customers and CSV files, just preview it. After that, load data warehouse tables. How you loading of data warehouse tables? By using the database SQL and the new script empty. Just copy and paste of all these queries and get the review of these tables and how it will be get the outputs from the respective. You can see this table will be get from product.csv file. Okay, data store will be into staging product. This is also, this is HTTP request. This is all data will be stored into stage of customer. Okay, this is a way whenever you're inserting into some file CSV files to our tables, it having any mismatching of errors or any unrejected rows will be that will be stored in our files tab, which is in the root folder of the data lake. It contains a folder with rejected rows. By having some this kind of text formats, it will show it. Okay, one is for adder text and one is for row text. After that, we're creating a table as select for the warehousing. You're this having creating table as the dimension of products by using the hash partitioning. And after that, combining the inserting updating statements, inserting into after that existing of all the columns presented in this documentation, and not in detail going the codes, all those things, which takes too much time. A lengthy video will be there, that's why I'm not doing it. Also perform the post-load optimizations only for creating by using indexing and updating of statistics on commonly queried columns. After that, you're deleting a resource group if not required. Okay, this is all about how your data will be transformed in relate data warehousing, how you will be load or transform data into our relational data warehouses of your what is our in data linked or data workspaces. Just go for here. You can see it's take some time to finishing your scripting. Please be wait. Yeah, it's taking to some more time to finishing this task of scripting. If you're not scripting it, you won't do that activity. You can do that activity by using a if you want to download the CSV files and customer.csv files and upload into or Azure Data storage, and after that creating any resource group or link database with respect to the tables. That is the main complexity. You can create and upload all the tables with respect to the specific column and specific data what having. That's why taking too much time for running all entire codes and queries. Yes, wait, how much time it will take? Yeah, please wait for querying. Be patient. Yeah, it's running. I think it's running successfully or not. Yeah, it's running good, looking good. If you have seen any reddish lines in this Cloud Shell, in Bash and PowerShell, please exit Control C, exit from the Cloud Shell and come back and clone it again. Otherwise, it's not loading perfectly from the Git clone repository because it having some clashes of only creating data like storage. It's not creating our dedicated scale pools and also Synapse workspaces. Yeah, it's scripting in good manner. Please be wait for fully completion of these tasks. When it's successfully completed, that's good to go for the exercise. Mm, it's running good. Yeah, see, our script will be completed at, at this time. Okay, no issue. Let's come back to our, just minimize it or close it as you wish. I think I don't see the resource group name. Just go back. Just I want to see the resource group name, which is like this one. I want to note it for the future reference because I'm not deleting the resource group, right? But I'm confusing it. That's why I'm noting, right? Yes, BA9ULRY. Yeah, please minimize it. Go to our resource group. We have seen the past one. Just refresh it. It will get where it will at the top, I think. Yeah, BA9ULRY. Click this one. I think it's not mention the time. If you mention the time when you're creating it, that's good. I think it will be somewhere else. I don't know where it is. Managing you, written columns, query setting. No. Okay, no issue. Just go for data lake storage, what the files you're having in the container, and go for the container or go for storage browser. Click on the blob container. The blob container having the files. The files you're having data. Data files having customer and product.csv. Okay, that's it. For the data lake, just go for Synapse Studio and launch our Synapse Studio in the new web page interface. It's an opening in a new tab of your web page interface. Click on your required register and free trial subscription account. Now it's navigating to new web page interface. Yeah, now see, this is our Synapse Studio workspace interface. You can see the home, data development, and integrating and monitoring and managing parts. So this exercise, what you do, you're just preparing to load data. How to prepare upload data? How you preparing it? How you load it? Just before going to that, go to the data. This is the overview, right? Go for SQL database and you can see the workspace and linked service. Linked service having the storage account. Just check how your files will be. The files will having data. The data will having CSV and product. Just see, I will show you what are the storage account files having. It will be there in the linked services. Okay, let's go for our workspace. The workspace having the data warehousing. It's not available because it's not accessible, not available. It's available in this warehouse whenever you managing our dedicated pool to online, set into online. Just pause it, resume it. This is a way you're preparing or loading of data to your workspace. When you're successfully giving status to resuming to online, then only you get access of these tables. Okay, forget, you can just refresh it and go for tables once. It's still error because it's still on resuming. That's why it's not get accessing. Okay, whenever it's successfully run, I will show you how it will be, how it will accessing to you. It's still on resuming. Just refresh it. Yeah, it's still on resuming it. Whenever it will be managing SQL pool on will status dedicated pool will be in online, then only you get access. Yeah, it's now online, right? Just go for data. You can also see pop up successfully resumed or a dedicated SQL pool. Just go for our workspace. You can now access just before going to the just refresh the workspace data warehousing. Just click on the tables. You can see the tables you're having in the workspace. It's loading. Database page will loading our linking services. Just be wait the few more. Yeah, it will say all the tables are present in the warehousing is showing, right? Okay. Now what I'm trying to do, go for the files and preview the files which are having in this with the customer. Okay, this geography, customer, title, first name, last name, name, birth name, all those will be available here. Yeah, just click on OK. The product or CSV, click on it, preview. Okay, this is the document columns we have. The both the two files. You can also observe the managed pool, it having in the dedicated pool, having in online serverless pool having the dedicated pool having the warehousing size. Okay, the Apache Spark having the nodes. It's required nodes, node size family. That's the difference between spool and Spark. Spark pool. Both are pools, but it is sparking and it is a SQL pool, query pool. Right. Okay. Now, how not is the next one? Go for is you're preparing the load data. Just load data warehouse tables. How your warehousing tables will be created, I will show you. Just copy this code. Yeah. Now close this one. For the loading of data warehousing tables, just click on data, the warehouse. Just click on here, script and open script to you, and just hide this one. Just minimize, collapse this one. It's looking good. Now paste the code what you copied from this table. Just run it. It observes there is no result from this stage product because only the files having the tables that not stage product. You can see the table having the stage product. Now all the dimension products and two stage customer and stage product. These are having nothing because they are empty tables. But now we are trying to do to get the access of from storage files to store data into our this stage product. Just go to documentation, copy the file path and paste here. You can see from the inserting stage product from this data lake storage path product.csv. Just run this query. Now we'll get the output because we are also inserting this data into this with the file type CSV and some max rows and identity of inserting is off and some first row skip the header equal to row and also select the Stacy product. Right, there is no data available in external location. The remote name could not be resolved data lake. Okay, I think the name is not there, right? Yeah, sometimes we forgetting it. That's why if you're showing this in the Azure, then just copy the last suffix paste here. Now run it. This time we will run successfully. Yeah, you can see you can run successfully, right? You can 11 rows will be added. Just we're counting it, not from selecting. Okay. After that, we should having some count to customers. Go for documentation. This is a product, right? Now after that is coming select into the customers of staging customers and select this one, previous one. Just comment and comment it, paste over it, run it. If you run this file, you'll get the access of this form of copy insert into some staging of customers from file type and max rows and first rows and error files. No, this is I'm just cancelling it. I'm just copy the suffix of our like storage. I forgot to paste this ones or this. Yeah, now it's time to run. Now it's query quick faster also. You can see successfully done, right? Now go for this and now search for the staging customer. Now we get the all the values and run this. Now we get all the customer staging customer having the columns: graph, key, customer, alter, title, first name, middle name, last name, name style, birth date, marital status, suffix, gender, email address, yearly income, total children and number of children, English education and Spanish education, French education, English occupation, Spanish occupation, French occupation, house owner, fellow, number, cars, address line to phone, that and funds, all those will be available, right? This is you can also see in the graph. This is the graph you can see in the line graph. Okay, this is the view getting output of our load data of files. Okay, this is all about loading data warehousing tables. Okay, you're loading data warehousing tables from the storage account files of product.csv and csv files. Now it's time to create a table as statement. Just comment it. Just go for documentation. Create a table as select statement. Just copy this one and paste here also and run this. To create a table is dbo.dim product where it will be it is successfully executed. If you want to go for files, just check what will the files we are creating and not any update from the single files having only data. Yeah, you can see the rejected rows. Whenever you are moving from file storage to the our warehouse, it will take some errors. It will be having some errors. So you can see the preview of this errors. These are the errors: bulk loading, data conversion, error type, mismatching of invalid characters, and specific column, the name of geography. Okay, just see the error of the row. Which is the error of the row? Think US AWLNN and L just one fails this one. This is a rejected row from the table. Okay, these are the automatically deleted Azure. This is all on taking portion as Azure. It will take. You can also see the documentation. Yeah, you can see when the rejection of files folder, the date and time specific subfolder is it contains. Note that file with naming similar to this, like one is error text and one is rows. It has been created. You right click on each file, select the row preview of these details. It's having error and the row of was rejected from your transferring of loading from your storage account to warehousing. Okay, now I am creating the tables, right? Just copy this. I also copied it just here from the script. I think you run the script, right? Just go for warehousing, go for tables. I'm creating a table as dbo.dim product. dbo.dim product. Think where it is. is product. Just to refresh it, publishing it first. The import is not available. Just refresh it and get it fast and quickly. Now you're executing the tables. You can see the dim product. Yeah, this is a dim product we get. Okay, this is a way of creating our tables from the script of SQL pool. Go to documentation and just copy this file and query the dim file product. What are the columns it's having? Select all the columns, get the output if any table is having in it. Just having the values. You can see the values having product key, product alt key, product name, product category, color, size, and last name, and discontinued. Okay, just uncomment this one. I'm not explaining in detail of coding because it's when I'm explaining all those things, it will take so much time. You can also see the combine and insert and update statements to load a slowly changing dimension. Just copy here, go for here, and just paste and run it. This is mainly for combining of inserting or updating of the statements to load a slowly changing dimension of tables. Okay, it's changing dimension of tables. What it will be doing here, it's inserting into DB dimension of customers from this respective columns from the stage customer as staging, joining of a dim customer as a dim on specific common columns with a specific condition. Right now, after the perform the post load optimization, go to documentation. Now you perform the post load optimization. How your post load optimization is based on the table indexes and update statistics on command query columns, right? Just copy this, go to Synapse, just comment it, paste over it, and run the file. Yeah, it's executed successfully, right? Yeah, this is the way you are executing alter indexing all on DB customer table indexing. It's alter indexing of all the DB product. Okay, it alter the indexing values. This is where you post load the optimizations. Also copy this value and replace the code script by panel because the script run will be category update statistics of geography column of the dim product table. Just select these two lines. It will create statistics for customer memory states. It's creating statistics for dim customer. Can see this is a dim customer. It's having the columns. We're creating statistics for this. Okay, for this table. For this dim product, you can see the dim product having the alter indexing all on, having the columns dim product. You can see there is a very little products columns it has. Okay, this is all about what is mainly the performing of post load optimization, loading in new data into a data warehouse. It's recommended to rebuild the table indexes and update the statistics on commonly queried columns. That is why you are performing post load optimizations. Okay, this is the way you are using the post load optimization. After that, this is all about the video about our load data into a relational data warehouse. How you go into relational data warehouse, how we'll be storing of data, and how you post load of optimizations, and how you create inserting updating statements, and how you're creating the table as select. Okay, this is all those things we're discussing in this video, right? Now this is all about this video. If you're required to keep the storage our all the resources, keep it safe, otherwise you must remove it, then only you will save our resource, means our credentials as we have. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.